All right, we're inside a mega week, folks. Mega week. We've got everything this week because the trade deal is about to be finalized, been signed between Xi and Trump, and you've got the Federal Reserve with their interest rate decision as well. Are they going to go to QT or not? Quantitative tightening. And also, guess what? Like 4 or 5 of the Magnificent 7 stocks of the US SP 500, NASDAQ are going to report earnings as well. It's a mega week. Like, look at this. So exactly as my last video was saying, I think we get rejected here, right? At least we're meeting some major resistance here, and we can see that basically it's not difficult to call this because we can see 116, that was the major resistance, and even this line 115, right? Low 115s is this red trend line. Let's have a look at how important, right, 116K is. By the way, today we're going to look at ETH. Will ETH continue its run? Will it outperform Bitcoin and go on a altcoin run, or is there something we should be careful of because there could be a major warning coming up for ETH? I'll show you guys. So look, 116 is obviously a major level. Like, look at all these bottoms, right? Top and bottom here, top fake out here, top here. And look, 116 was always going to be a big level, as I said in my yesterday's video. And also this trend line in red carried Bitcoin since late April, right? So once we break down, then it's going to be tough for us to get back above. So I think, on the balance of probabilities, as I said yesterday, I think we get rejected here, or at least meet a lot of resistance. Boom. If we're going to break above, then we pull back first, and then up we go. So this bounce was mostly due to the trade war. Good news, or encouraging news, I should say, coming from US and China side. And with the Federal Reserve, we haven't had any news from them yet. No real updates. And also with the US the SP 500 Magnificent 7 stocks, we haven't had any from them yet. So this must be a reaction due to the trade war situation. Here, have a look at this. This is how big the trade war situation is. That's not a meme coin you're looking at. This is actually the SP 500, right? Largest stock market index in the world. Like, it gaps up and gaps up again. So today is it gaps up like 1.2%. You're like, whoa, big deal. But this is an entire index. This is like a $50 trillion index. It's already at its new all-time high, and then it gaps up on Friday, right? And then it gaps up again today, goes up another 1.2%. We're right back inside the channel, and this is quite a crazy scenario. So stocks are seeing this as a very bullish event, and that's why Bitcoin's following as well. But Bitcoin's getting a little bit rejected. Overall, I'm not too bearish because I'll show you guys this. Wow, look at this. Gold down 3%, silver down 3%, platinum down 1% today. The reason why is, look at this on gold. We have the ABC pattern. And I've been speaking about this for quite a while now, because when gold goes down, Bitcoin pumps, right? This was late last year. When gold goes up, Bitcoin dumps. Gold goes down or it consolidates, Bitcoin goes up. Gold goes up, that's what happened. What we had recently, Bitcoin made these treacherous moves down to 101K on the Binance chart anyway. And then gold is now making its move down like this, right? And Bitcoin can then make its move up. And I think this is pretty much happening over the next say 2 months or so. But however, that's only one of the reasons. The other main reason is that the Federal Reserve is about to announce cut of interest rates and possibly end of QT. Either they're going to end QT this month, or they're going to end it at the next meeting, which is in December. But I think there's every chance they could actually end it on Wednesday, even though most people don't think so. I think it's too early. okay, because I think gold is going to do this A, B, C pullback. Likely area where gold stop is like around this 38.50, 38.60 area, right, for a bounce, and then basically or going sideways, and then that's the time for Bitcoin to take off. But what about Ethereum? What do we think about Ethereum? I've got evidence to show you guys to be careful where ETH is going. Before we get to that though, first let's answer the question of which crypto exchange does Pablo use? Well, Pablo uses exchange that's non-KYC. That means you don't need to show any ID. So that means even the exchange can't see who you are. So that means the IRS can't see you, FBI can't see you, tax office can't see you, CIA, FBI, nobody can see you, total privacy. And that's why Pablo made this deal with them, right? Exclusive, only on the Pablo link, win up to $6,000 and plus 2 ETH, whatever price ETH might be at the end of this period. So just by depositing and trading 4K, get 20%, right? Deposit $100, get $20 US. Deposit $500 and trade $20,000 and get your $100 US bonus. It's basically 20%. See, $1,000, $200, 20%. So limited time only, folks, because this deal finishes on 4th of November. And if you're watching this on YouTube right now, then the link is in the description below. The link is in the description below. But if you're watching on any other platform, such as this one, that's okay. Just click on my profile page, and then there is my link tree or stand link. There we go. And it should be the first deal that pops up because this is a great deal. All right. Let's get back to the markets, folks. But remember, this deal is only on the Pablo link. Only on the Pablo link. So we have the situation. Okay, let's have a look at ETH. ETH is basically, look at this chart. So I'm leaning towards some sort of pullback here, even though there's lots of shorts and we can short squeeze above to 120, even 123K. I do think that Bitcoin at least pulls back a little or meets some resistance here first before we break up through. And let me show you why I think that is. Okay, this is the chart that I posted in my Discord, in my videos, and I think I even posted publicly on one of the social media sites as well. So basically, it's taking the price fractal of the May 2021 crash. And as I said, it's going to be a pinball machine, up and down, right? With the lows being retested, and then we bottom in the last week of November or first week of December at the latest, and up we go. So far, it's actually working kind of well. We've had a dip down to this level. We've had a pop up almost to this level, right? Top and tail, that's what we're looking at today, right? Might be the top for a while, bounce around, and then up we go. So I'm not expecting a straight up, next leg up, straight up rally like this. I'm expecting more moves like this, up and down, right?